Hey y'all, as many of you know, I have just recently fractured my 5th metatarsal in my foot. So I am wearing a boot, as you can see here. And I just wanted to start filming more content since I'm home all the time now. And so I'm gonna do a little get ready with me makeup edition while I just talk about things. Hopefully try to talk as best as I can. It's been a while since I've recorded a video, not for a live stream or from a live stream. So this will be interesting. But yeah, so I'm awaiting a ortho appointment to discuss potential surgery, and I have to wait about 10 days. So I'm in a boot for now, and it's not fun, honestly. It's really not fun. Tonight was the first night that I actually slept in it. Hold on, let me get all my makeup out. Last night was actually the first night that I slept with my boot. I didn't know I was supposed to be wearing my boot 24/7, especially when I sleep. I had no clue. So they called me and told me that I had to do that. And I had been walking on it, and apparently I'm supposed to be non-weight bearing. So I'm worried that I might have screwed things up a little bit worse. Even just sitting in this position with my feet down right now hurts pretty bad. But we're working through it, and I'm trying to stay positive and just still try to keep the most normal of my life that I can, if that makes sense. Still do my daily routine, just try to not do as much and not get up and walk as much as possible. So I'm being a lot more thoughtful in the way that I do things. But I forgot my eyelashes downstairs, so we're gonna have to go downstairs at the end. I have to crawl down the stairs on my butt. I'm gonna have to crawl up the stairs on my knees, basically. And then we'll put my eyelashes on, because I have things in different places in my house. This is my office area, my stream room, where I live stream. And I have a bedroom that's downstairs where I also get ready sometimes. So the fact that everything's so spread out for me is really kind of causing complications when I'm trying to walk, or not walk, but when I'm trying to get things. So I just have to be a lot more thoughtful, which I mean is a good, a good mental exercise for me. And another thing is just everything's a lot more difficult for me, right? So I'm sure as many of you know, you've probably broken a bone or something. If you haven't, doing simple tasks like standing up and brushing your teeth is a lot harder because you're standing on one foot, and my mirrors are a lot higher, so I can't see myself, and it's just a whole process, but we're working through it. Another really big challenge for me recently has been playing with Yodi. I can go outside and sit out there and throw the ball for him, no big deal, but typically I do it in spurts throughout the day. So I'll do 30 minutes a couple times a day and play with him or take him on a walk, which I can't do that. So he's definitely getting very frustrated and anxious and is misbehaving a lot, which makes things a lot harder on me as well. So that's fun. But I am excited for once when I feel comfortable driving, and then I can go to the gym and kind of do upper body stuff. Today I'm gonna try to lift some weights at home, do some bicep curls, some shoulder press or something with some dumbbells. That's the goal today. Do core every once in a while too. I'm trying to still stay active. I really don't want to lose all my progress. I've been going to the gym for 2 years now. And have slowly made progress, and I just really don't want to lose that. And you can probably see my makeup routine is all over the place. I do things in different orders all the time. I don't have a set routine, so I really just do whatever I'm feeling. But it's been really difficult trying to keep up energy as well when I'm live streaming. It's hard to get up. This is the first day that I've gotten up at a decent time. I took a shower. This is the second time I took a shower since I broke it, which I broke it 4 days ago. Not bad, I'm doing all right. I'm doing makeup early. I'm gonna start streaming early, so I'm just trying to get everything set up and ready to go, and have things prepared for me early enough to where I'm not rushing and don't get stressed out and don't feel overwhelmed. Just trying to get back into the normal routine of things. when I first found out that my foot was broken, I panicked. I absolutely panicked. In the urgent care, I lost my shit. I started shaking, like convulsing. My entire body was like shaking like this, and I was like hyperventilating, and I almost passed out because I was losing a lot of like oxygen to my brain. And it was really scary. I mean, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, you know, and now I'm just waiting to hear about surgery, and I've kind of come to terms with the fact that I would rather, like, I think I might have two options. I might be able to get a cast, and that could lengthen the amount of time for recovery, or I could have surgery and shorten the amount of time for recovery. And I told myself, like, if I ever had the choice, I will avoid surgery at all costs. I've never had surgery, never had an IV. I've never really been injured other than when I was in 3rd grade and I cut my neck open a little bit, had to get stitches. And then in 5th grade, I fractured my foot also, but it was the opposite foot. And I wore a boot for like 3 days and I was like, fuck this. It wasn't that bad of a fracture. So, I mean, yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal, but this is like the actually like first extreme injury. I'm an adult now too, and so this is just kind of rough. It's pretty painful, and it's a lot more difficult than I ever thought it would be. Breaking a bone, I never really thought I would break a bone though, so now I'm contemplating the thought of, you know, potentially having surgery, and it was very terrifying for me at first, and I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that I think I would prefer to have surgery than have a longer recovery time in a cast or a boot, because I want to have my summer. I want to get back to doing, you know, dancing and like doing the things that I love. And I had so many like trips planned, and I want to do all these things, and I don't want to have to do them in a boot, you know, for the next 6 months till we hit summer. I would much rather just get it over with, you know, and honestly, like, I'm really proud of myself for thinking that way. I feel like I've come a really long way. I do believe I'm a hypochondriac. I do believe that the way that, do I have something in my teeth? This whole time? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I do believe that I've come so far in this thought process of the fact that I'm actually even okay a little bit with the idea of surgery. Like, oh my gosh, I'm a new person, you know? I am growing. This experience has taught me so much, and I'm actually really grateful for it, because I found that I'm way stronger than I thought I was. And next time an injury happens or something, I'll be able to handle it a little bit better. So I'm happy about that. My recovery could be like anywhere. I mean, people were saying 4 to 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. And then I saw anywhere from like 3 to 6 months. So it really just depends. And honestly, I'm in the unknown right now. I don't even know what my x-ray looked like because I didn't look at it. I was too afraid. So I'm just waiting for the x-rays to get mailed to me. And then I'm waiting for my ortho appointment. And then we'll kind of figure out what I'm looking at here. But I have no clue. My foot's just black and blue and can't really move it. It feels tingly. Like, I don't know if you've ever like had a little pressure point in your foot where it gets all tingly and stiff and like kind of hurts a little bit. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. It's really weird. It doesn't hurt like a ton until I try to move or like do something wrong, which is good. But this is just, I mean, I don't want to have to, I was supposed to go to Denver this weekend. I was supposed to go on a trip, and that's not happening. So I'm bummed about that, but you know, everything happens for a reason. I do really believe that. And this, you know, had to have happened for a reason, and maybe I will never find out what it is, but just trust in the process. And obviously there's nothing I can do about it now. So just have to kind of figure out what to do next and move forward and not worry about it too much, because it's not going to do me any good. So people always ask what this is. This is like makeup setting spray. So it makes your makeup last longer, especially like if you're sweating or anything like that. I don't know if like any of this shit works. I just use it. So I just like using it. Yeah, I never really do my makeup like the same way every day either. It's kind of different. Depends how much I'm wanting to do, how much time I have, how much I'm willing to do, and all of that. But I needed the little confidence boost today, needed to do the makeup. Definitely is hard feeling pretty and hot, you know, or whatever. Good if you don't look good. So I did self-care today. I shaved, you know. Showering was kind of hard. I have like a little plastic chair that I use in my shower. And it kind of hurt my foot a little bit, like trying to shave, but nothing we can't get through, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I also was reading Reddit last night. I was reading the Broken Bone Reddit. And like people had the same scenario as me, like a fractured fifth metatarsal from like tripping on the stairs. Like, oh yeah, I guess I forgot to explain that. I was rushing down the stairs really fast, missed the bottom step, landed directly on the outside of my foot and fractured. So I don't know what it looks like. Once I get the x-rays, I'll input it in the video here. And apparently people have had the like exact same situation. So it made me feel a lot better, and like knowing that people, you know, had surgery, they recovered, whatever, they had a cast and they're doing just fine. So that makes me feel better. I know I'm gonna be just fine. Before, I didn't think I was gonna be fine. I thought it was the end of the world. I thought I was going to die. And I know I'm not actually gonna die. It just seems like it at the time. I don't know what it is, but I don't handle injuries well at all. All right, we're almost done here. Just gotta do eyeliner, mascara, a little bit of lipstick to make the lips look like they're non-existent, not non-existent. Chapstick. But I definitely can't like make as much money, if that makes sense, during this time. I know I like work from home and everything, but like it's still hard to do everything that I did before, like, you know, dancing, goals, like fun things to do, and going out, doing IRL things, like going to, I did a rage room, I did bowling recently, an arcade. Like I can't do any of that. I can't do all these things that I wanted to do, and travel, you know, and stream. And I had a photo shoot coming up soon for a calendar also that I was making, but I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I have to kind of figure it out and think about what I want to do. But it's not easy to stand and pose in the first place and then add a broken foot into it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to pose. I can't flex my foot, you know, I can't stand on it. It'll just be a lot harder. So kind of at a loss for what to do with that, honestly. But I know we'll get through it, we'll figure it out, and time will tell. I also thought I had a mold problem in my house because I kept getting sick. So that was another thing on top of it. A week ago, my wisdom tooth was infected and I had lockjaw. It's like, and then I started my period this week. The day after I broke my foot. Like everything's going downhill at once. Tell me why? I don't know, but bad things are happening in threes. And at least I already had my 3, so I don't have to worry anymore. It's all up from here. And I know that my positive mindset will carry me through and things will come out better in the end and later on. I'm really happy that it wasn't worse than it is. You know, my situation, the break. I'm glad I'm in a place where I can, you know, afford to do this right now, to have these issues right now. I can't imagine someone who has medical issue after medical issue after medical issue And it kind of put things into perspective for me that like you really don't understand someone's situation until you're in it. And you can get a little glimpse of it, but even then, you don't know like how hard their life is or what they're going through, and you won't understand it and you won't be able to comprehend. And so we all just need a little bit more compassion for other people, and, you know, just try to help others as much as possible on top of that. How does it look? Never really even. This is totally different eyeliner than I ever do. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it way different than normal. I don't know, whatever. Fun. All right, now I gotta go downstairs and go get my eyelashes on, and I'll see you once I have them on. Just got my lashes on, and I'm gonna stream here shortly. So yeah, if you guys have any questions that you want me to answer, leave them down in the comments below, and maybe I'll make a second video, and maybe I'll do like a day in the life of a girl with a broken foot. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, or any words of encouragement or advice or anything. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and make sure to follow all of my socials.